Word around town is that the baby can't switch his flows up. That the baby is one dimensional, and so with this album, I have a feeling that he wanted to show people that he's a versatile artist. He wanted to show people that he can rap over beats that are dynamic. He wanted to show people that he has different flows in his arsenal. He wanted to show people that he's a hit maker it's not a fluke. And so he was a man on a mission on this album. And so for me, here's the thing. When people choose to experiment, which that's what I think this is. I think this whole body of work is an experimental body of work. It can either go left or it can be something that makes you even more popular, makes you even more heralded. I don't know how I legitimately don't know how I feel about this album. Because in one sense, like on my first listen, I kind of felt like he was reaching, kind of felt like he was trying to do things so different that it just kind of came across as a little unauthentic. But then at the same time, there's songs like Find My Way, where he completely switches up his flow. He hits us with a nice little melody. I'm like, yo, this might be the next step Dababy needs to take to blow up even more. When it's all said and done, I think it's a solid body of work. Do I think it's better than his previous two albums? I think it's better than his second album. I don't think it's better than his first one. But, it's funny. We always talk about, you want the same old artist. We complain about artists changing up and switching up. You want the same old artist. And then when they finally decide to switch up, you're like, yo, we don't like this version of this artist. I think that's what's happening here. I think it's a different Dababy. I'm not sure it's it's a version of Dababy that I like, but it's different. And I think in due time, keep giving this album a shot. Pay attention to which singles he brings out, because I think it's something that's going to grow on you when it's all said and done.
Okay. Great. What would you give it, man? Come on, pick wisely.
I'm going to give it a C. Not a C plus, not a C minus, a C, average. Though, like I said, he hit us with nice flows and he switched up his style a little bit. I just felt like the whole body of work was a little rushed, which I'm sure it was. It kind of came out of nowhere. And then also, when it's all said and done, I think the big issue is not Dababy's flows. I think the big issue is Dababy resorts to lyrics that are like just really generic. Like he doesn't step outside of the bully / I'm smashing your woman lyrical content realm. You know what I'm saying? If he can step outside of that, he could be one of the top artists in the game. He can be a top artist in the game. If he can just expand on his content, I think he can get better. And I personally don't think he expanded on his content on this album.
I'm not mad at that grade, man. And I guess for me, I'll start with the fact that, I'll be honest, I don't think I needed another body of work from him at this point. Like, I feel like some artists, they feel very obligated to kind of like keep their foot on the gas. And from an artist standpoint, I'm good with that, because I guess in music, because people have such short attention spans, it's a good strategy. So I'm not mad at the strategy, but I feel like sometimes the strategy can come off.
It can backfire.
Ineffective, right? Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I feel like in this time, I didn't really need new music from him. Why did I say that? Because, he, like you said, to your point, right? He doesn't really have a wide variety of subject matters that he's kind of just exposed to us. Like when he's getting into his ignorant shit, I'm cool with that. I love it. I'm not even gonna lie. I love it. Right? We had a conversation. I don't know, maybe one episode, maybe 2 episodes ago, where I had to retract my support for him being so ridiculous. Right? Remember when he slapped that one girl in the club? Right?
Yeah.
I was like, man, Dababy has been one of my favorite artists because it almost seems like everything he does is just so authentic. And while that is a major part of music, it can get a little bit tiring. So let me get into the review. As far as this album is concerned, it was kind of generic, man. It was kind of generic. I do believe it was a better album than his last one called Kirk. But going back to some of just the songs that I think he thrives at, which are songs like Rockstar, right, with Roddy Ricch. I think that's one of the better songs in this project. Also, a song called Talk About It, right? That's probably one of the better examples of him giving his opinion, giving us more than just the regular generic, I'ma slap you, I got 3 women, and I got them in the car. Like the regular stuff that we hear from him. He gave us a little bit more on Talk About It, but like not a whole lot. At a certain point, while I respect his grind, and I think it's dope, man, because he's keeping his foot on the gas, milking it. I just don't think this album was that good. Like it was average.
It rushed. It seemed rushed.
It was rushed. It was rushed, and it was kind of average to me. So I'll give it a C as well. I'm bordering C- though. I'm bordering.
Bordering C-.
Bordering, but I'm gonna give him a solid C. I'll give him a solid C.
And then it's so the question is this: is it the expectations has risen on him, and so you kind of grade him a little more harsh? Because in any given day, this is a unique album for your average artist. This would be considered a unique album. I mean, because he has, think about the song with him and Future, which I actually enjoy, Light Skin.
I don't like that song.
What?
I don't like that song, dog.
Are you American?
I promise you I don't like that song. My favorite songs, I'll give you mine. My favorite songs are Blame It on Baby, which is fire.
What? Okay, all right.
No. Here's why it's fire. It's because he, like, the production for it. Like, he gave us something different, at least from a damn song structure standpoint. Like, that was just different from him. I thought it was dope.
Different, but is different good?
Not always, and we'll get into that later. Right? We got an example, a perfect example of that.
Okay. Which, by the way,
yeah,
coronavirus, I think it affects your ear too. So you're crazy. The two songs you just named tells me you might have corona.
Dude, you're crazy for thinking Light Skin Shit is a good song. It's not good.
Like good. You're talking about unique. So if you're gonna say Blame It on Baby is unique, that song is unique too.
No. I'm saying it's unique and good. I was just saying it was unique just to throw it in, like for icing on the cake. I actually think Blame It on Baby is a good song. Like I like the song, personally.
To each his own.
But hey.
But to hell with your each.
Yeah, right. I only got 3 songs that's good.
To each your own.
Rockstar with Roddy Ricch. Then we got Blame It on Baby, and then I like the Talk About It. Those are the only 3 songs that I really like, to be honest with you.
So you didn't like Champion? I thought he spit hard on Champion. I thought that was like an acceptance speech song for him. You didn't like Nasty with Ashanti?
I thought that was
put up a legendary performance on that.
Legendarily good?
Legendary. I was going to say legendary.
Legendarily bad.
She sunk her heart out. Let me just put it that way.
I'll be honest. Megan Thee Stallion further proves why I'm scared of her on that song.
Oh, hell yeah. Megan Thee Stallion is a bully.
I'm scared of Megan, dog. Like, I don't want no parts. I don't want no romance with her.
I want no smoke. I want no smoke with Megan Thee Stallion. She is a bully. A boss bully.
I thought Ashanti was, the addition of Ashanti was decent, though. Like, I didn't think she destroyed the song. I thought it was
Why is it anytime somebody asks Ashanti to be on their album, she recycles? It's like, Ashanti, we want you to be on our song, but could you use a course that you did back in 2001? Like, I don't get it. Like, Ashanti's better than that.
Is she though? This is probably proving that she's not better than that. I'm not saying she. I'm not saying that definitively. I'm saying that's probably to your argument. Like, why are people asking her to recycle so much? Maybe she.
I say we settle this with a damn contest. With them contests that they got. Ashanti versus who? Ashanti versus Lumi D or something. Ashanti versus who's on Ashanti's lane?
Lil Mo? It's like nah.
They both were on Ja's stuff.
I don't know who's on her lane, man. I'm not sure.
They both were on Ja's stuff. Christina Milian. Ooh.
Hell no, she don't got records.
She got records, dog.
Does not have records like
between me and you or whatever that song with her and Ja Rule. You can literally go Ja Rule feature for Ja Rule feature.
You might have the Rona. The Rona might be infecting your ability to reason. I'm not sure, man. Hey, let's move on though, because I give that one a C, man.